Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
See, wherever I go, stay ready, stay alert, always prepared for whatever. I see you. There's a seat right here. You can see from all angles. I'm ready. It's time to get down to business. Game time.
Hi, honey. I know you just made it to the library, but love of my life, my hero, my lion, you forgot your A game. So come home, take it, and then you can go and conquer the world, black man. Oh, and one more thing. Would it kill you to just wear some socks? I'm just saying. Love you. And can you bring home some milk?
Oh, man. She's killing me. Okay, I'll go back. I'm gonna get my A game. I'm not putting socks on. I'm good. I'm fly. I'm fresh. I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven and get some milk.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what are we talking about today? We are back talking about Bill Cosby, his defense of Phylicia Rashad, and how the gynocracy is always trying to silence someone. So I'm going to read two relatively short articles, and then we're going to actually get into it. So let me go ahead. Let me share with you. Okay. All right. Bill Cosby lashes out at Howard University's rebuke of Phylicia Rashad. Bill Cosby spent his 4th of July lashing out at Howard University for rebuking his former Cosby Show co-star Phylicia Rashad after she tweeted her support for the disgraced comedian. Howard University, you must support one's freedom of speech, Ms. Rashad, which is taught or supposed to be taught every day at that renowned law school, which resides on your campus, he said in a statement released to the media. Cosby was released from prison last Wednesday after the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned his 2018 conviction for aggravated indecent assault. In response, Rashad tweeted, quote, "A terrible wrong is being righted," but walked back her initial statement after widespread criticism, acknowledging that it caused so much hurt in so many people. Howard University, where Rashad serves as the dean of his fine arts college, responded to the backlash in a statement noting the actor's tweet, quote, "lacked sensitivity towards survivors of sexual assault." In his statement, Cosby also seemed to suggest that there was a correlation between his vacated conviction and a January 6th Capitol riot. Those same media insurrectionists are trying to demolish the Constitution of these United States of America on this Independence Day, he said. Not technicality. No technicality. It's a violation of one's rights. And we, the people, stand in support of Miss Phylicia Rashad. And I am going to go ahead and share just one more. And this one is about Naturi Naughton from the old group 3LW, standing in support of Phylicia Rashad. So I'm just going to go ahead and share that as well. We're going to see how the gynocracy acts. So Naughton took to her Instagram stories to defend Rashad, writing that we are all allowed to have different opinions amid the backlash surrounding her comments. Naturi Naughton is speaking out. In a recent Instagram post, the singer came to Phylicia Rashad's defense after her controversial post supporting Bill Cosby following his conviction was overturned last week. To much surprise, Bill Cosby's conviction was overturned last week after serving over 2 years, as the Griot previously reported. Just as the news dropped, Rashad shocked the timeline when she tweeted in support of Cosby. I don't know why that was a shock. She been supporting him. And I need people over the internet to quit capping like they didn't know that. Anyway, she wrote at the time, finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. The comments immediately gained steam and strong backlash on social media, with many expressing their disappointment in Rashad. Now Naughton is defending the actress, writing that we are allowed to have different opinions. The former 3LW singer continued in an Instagram story post, we are allowed to have different opinions and it doesn't make you anti anything. At Phylicia Rashad, I stand with you. Hashtag the Cosby Show changed lives. Like Rashad's comments, Naughton is now finding herself under some heat from fans and followers as well. Someone wrote, please help me understand different opinions about what? Grapes? Are you not anti-grapes? While the Cosby Show did change lives, that doesn't change the fact that he drugged and raped women. Cancel culture isn't a thing. Accountability is, respectfully. You know, they got a lot of nerve talking about accountability. That is a gynocrat's kryptonite. Accountability only when it comes to black men. Only when it comes to black men do gynocrats even let the word accountability roll off of their stinking hyena tongues. Anyway, April Rain, the creator of the hashtag Oscars So White, responded to her comments in a tweet thread. She wrote, please help me understand different opinions. Okay, that's who wrote it. I'm not going to read it again. Responded to a user who replied to her tweet. Rain continued, for many, that was the MO, right? Sweep something under the rug instead of airing the dirty laundry, lest you be seen as bringing someone in the community down. Look at child abuse by a family member as an example. Everyone knew, we just didn't talk about it. Even Keely Williams, who was in 3LW with Naughton, cheekily responded to her comments supporting Rashad and Cosby. She wrote, OMFG, somebody bring me a two-piece. She talking crazy again. As the Griot previously reported, Rashad clarified her comments mere hours after the backlash. She wrote, I fully support survivors of assault coming forward. My post was in no way intended to be insensitive to their truth. Personally, I know from friends and family such abuse has lifelong residual effect. My heartfelt wish is for healing. As previously reported, Rashad is currently the dean of the College of Fine Arts at Howard University. Howard released a statement regarding her tweet, and I have read this before. We all know they call themselves reprimanding her. Okay. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, I told you we canceled the gynocracy. You see how the gynocracy is coming at it from every angle. They coming at Phylicia Rashad from academia, where the gynocracy is reinvented, rebirthed, and placed into the environment via the institutions of learning. So environment. This is the gynocracy at the institutional level. Wishing to silence her. I bet they're trying to find a way to make her some type of example because they don't like that ultimately she stood in the gap for a black man. She did not allow what they did to him or what he was accused of to affect her friendship with him and her public support of him. And they are trying to drag her. So we get the gynocracy on the academic level with them renouncing what she said and probably trying to think up some type of stiff penalty for her, you know, punish her in some type of way. Then we are looking at the gynocracy on a cultural level via social media and the mainstream media, where they are attempting to drag her personally and drag anybody that stand in support of what she said to make sure that you toe the gynocratic line. Well, he did that to these women when that has not really been proven. And how dare any gynocrat say the word accountability out of their stinking mouth when you're not accountable for anything that you have ever done, past, present, or future. You wouldn't know accountability if it stepped up and smacked you in the face. You have not been accountable for the millions of Black lives that you have ruined since the dawn of second wave feminism and the rise of the gynocracy in the so-called Black community, aka the ethnic outpost. How about you take accountability for the ruination of the Black family, the nuclear family? How about you take accountability for thought culture that you consistently perpetuate? See the BET Awards of 2021 and awards past. And then you want to talk about accountability? The unmitigated gall, the absolute nerve. Accountability only enters a gynocrat's mind when it refers to a Black man, whether he's guilty or not. Zaddy said he was guilty, and that's good enough for you, is it not? So any Black women that come and say, wait a minute, and Naturi didn't even really mention Bill, she was standing in the support of Phylicia Rashad. Don't y'all say that you are for Black women, but you're only for Black women who are gynocrats. You are not for the lioness. You are not for Black women that try to see things in a fair and balanced way. You are not for those Black women. You are only in support of gynocrats, and that's only as it benefit you and benefit the narrative that you live by. Because don't nobody live life no more. You live in narratives as spun through media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. Then one of her old group members, see, y'all hyenas ain't got no loyalty nowhere. You ain't even got the loyalty of saying, well, I did rock with her at one point. Oh, give me a 2-piece. She talking crazy. She talking crazy? How is that crazy? What part of that sentence was crazy? Well, the Cosby Show did change lives. Y'all are just scared of that man's influence. And I am so happy that Bill is not just getting out, just a scared Negro, happy he out. No. I'm back and in full effect. Let's talk about Howard University. How much money has Bill Cosby given to that university in particular? When he had a whole show and a spinoff that was in full support of all the HBCUs. So since y'all don't like Bill Cosby, y'all gonna get back the millions of dollars that he has donated to you over time. I bet you ain't gonna reach back into the coffers and get that money. His money's still all right, ain't it? It's still green, ain't it? It's still spin, didn't it? You wasn't that mad at him. You wasn't that upset about the convictions. You wasn't standing in that much support of the so-called victims to get their money back. Did you? Pope Phylicia Rashad, that's her alma mater. She graduated from over there. And you gonna turn your back and badmouth her and distance yourself? This is the face of the gynocracy, always turning around to bite the hand that feed them. When they no longer are useful to the gynocracy, nor do they toe the party line, the gynocracy ready to cut your head off. Off with your head. But they ain't gonna give you your money back though. Calculate all the money that he has not only given, but accumulated on your behalf. by promoting you, by having his name attached to you. Do that. Tally that up. Count it up and give it to him. I'm sure he can use his millions right about now. While you at it, tally up the tuition of all of the students that paid you because they watched the Cosby Show and was inspired to come to HBCUs, particularly yours, to pay you hundreds of thousands of dollars to attend that school. Get that money back too. Cause you don't want no dirty money, do you? You don't want no little grapist money, do you? You want the grapist ain't no good, but his money is, right? Gynocracy at the academic level. This is how the gynocracy attempts to silence you. They're coming from all angles. Try to silence Phylicia Rashad for supporting a man that she's been publicly supporting since these charges and accusations have been made. That's all I've ever seen was her supporting him publicly. Always trying to cancel somebody, always trying to bury somebody. You just like your zaddy. Can't have no black people around here with no type of values or moral standing or moral code that see things the right way. You got to try to bury them and get rid of them and silence them and drag them and take them through whatever you think you can take them through to make them shut up. Because the gynocracy would not be able to stand if more of us actually spoke out against it. They rely on our apathy, complacency, and silence in order to exist. And when we stop being apathetic to it and begin to speak up about it, like Bill Cosby is doing now, how Judge Joe Brown was doing, how Phylicia Rashad is doing, they putting the screws on her because she a woman. That's the most egregious when a woman do it. They expect pushback from men. But a woman really supposed to toe the gynocratic line. So they really try to degrade and humiliate any woman that doesn't do that. You're not going to silence people when they don't want to be. This is why I encourage the women who listen to me, who are within the sound of my voice. Don't be afraid of the gynocracy. They are weak because they can only stand when nothing else is happening to threaten them. Other than that, they're a house of cards. They just look strong. All that is a paint job. They put some stainless steel paint on the card. So from a distance, it looked like it's stainless steel, but it ain't. When you walk up on it, it is a pack of 52 stupid cards that you can blow down in a bad wind. So everybody do me a favor and sound off in the comment section. What do you think about them trying to drag Naturi for trying to support Phylicia? And should Howard give his money back since he's a no good convicted assaulter? They should give his no good convicted money back. Sound off in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I am your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hello, everyone. Hey, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.